What's up, YouTube? BX Baller coming here to talk about 2010 World Series right now. Unfortunately for New York fans, got the Yankee hat on deck. Yankees didn't make it to the World Series, and the Phillies didn't make it. So basically, we have new AL champions and we have new NL champions. NL champions, San Francisco Giants. AL champions, Texas Rangers. Now, I'm going to give you an overview on games 1 through 4. Games 1 through 4. So basically, game 1 happened at AT&T Park in San Francisco. It was a great pitching matchup. Lincecum versus Lee. Cy Young Award winner versus Cy Young Award winner. Back-to-back Cy Young Award winner. Lincecum versus 08 Cy Young Award winner. Lee. Righty versus lefty, whatever you want to call it. It was a great pitching matchup. Well, that wasn't the case in game 1. Tim Lincecum gave up 2 early runs, but it was off a hit and a walk. And then Cliff Lee got the worst of it because, of course, he had a 2-0 lead to work with, and he gave it up. And he was taxed with 7 runs. He only went 4 2/3 innings. Now, if you know Cliff Lee, that's not a good pitching performance, especially if you give up 7 runs. But you can't do that. You're a quality left-handed pitcher, starting pitcher. You can't go out and give 4 2/3 innings of non-quality baseball and give up 7 runs, and 6 of them were earned. I think most of them were charged to him because from what I saw, I'm not really watching the World Series this year, but because it's not really that interesting to me, even though now it is, but before it wasn't. But you can't do that. Most of them, Giants knocked him out in the 5th inning when it was 5-2. Bullpen came in, gave up 2 more runs, so that's 7 runs. Taxed to Cliff Lee's credit, which is not good. And then after that, basically Lincecum was on point, pitching well. And they won that game 11-7. Last time I checked the score, when I was watching it, it was 11-4. And I was like, I can't watch this anymore. The Giants are gonna win. And then next day I heard that they came back. So that's game 1. Game 2, you would expect the Texas Rangers to go with C.J. Wilson, of course. Another good pitcher that they have. Against another good pitcher, the Giants have Matt Cain. Well, I really didn't watch game 2, but from the last I saw, it was 0-0. And then, well, my friend told me in school, what happened was it was, I think, the bottom of the 8th inning. It was 0-0, I think. I'm gonna check. I need to give that right. No, actually, it was a 2-0 ball game in the 8th inning, and it was the bottom of the 8th. 2-0. Giants were winning. And then I heard they had the bases loaded, RBI triple, RBI doubled, and all these things were with 2 outs. Which means the bullpen couldn't get it done. I heard that C.J. Wilson and Matt Cain really pitched well, but then the Texas bullpen just gave up runs. I told everyone that I talked to about the World Series, this World Series is going to go down to the bullpen. I noticed during the ALCS that the Rangers do not have a good bullpen. NLCS, I already made that contrast. Rangers bullpen is not good. The only good people they have in their bullpen is their closer, and that young pitcher that really shut down the Yankees one game. And then compared to the San Francisco Giants, their closer, Brian Wilson, is good. And then the setup man for him, he's very good. So that's basically game 2. The score was 9-0. They got shut out, surprisingly. Okay, let's move on to game 3. Game 3, it was Colby Lewis, man who shut down the Yankees in their last game of the ALCS against Jonathan Sanchez. And then they brought in their closer, Feliz. Now, on Wikipedia, and it says home runs, Cody Ross won. Andres Torres, 1 home run. Mitch Moreland and Josh Hamilton are home runs for Texas. And basically, there's not too much background information on this. He was dominant for his first World Series game ever played in Arlington. What it says right here. All runs were produced by home runs, and Texas won 4-2. If you want to go check those highlights, go to MLB.com, go to Game 2, and then see the home runs if you want to. And then see the dominant pitching by Kobe Lewis. And then they brought in their closer, Feliz, to clean it up. Game 4, which was yesterday. Now, I really wasn't watching this game. Game 4. I don't know why. I think I was doing something else. I was preoccupied, sorry. But my man's Jeffrey was hit me up on AIM, and then he was like, Bumgarner is nice. I was like, who? And I was like, I looked him up. He's a left-hander, starting left-hander. He's the youngest Giants pitcher to ever start a game, and I think to ever start a World Series also. Well, the last bits of parts I saw for the game was very good. Bumgarner, I'm gonna remember his name from now on. He's a quality left-hander. He's nice. He shut out the Rangers again, 4-0. Home runs by Aubrey Huff, a 2-run shot. I definitely saw that. Aubrey Huff is getting it done still in San Francisco. Seems like he still likes the colors black and orange. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Aubrey Huff used to be on the Orioles. He was nice. He was one of their best players. And then Buster Posey, late in the game, hit a home run. And then for Texas, none, because they got shut out. So Bumgarner was nice, and he faced Tommy Hunter. And basically that sums up the World Series right now. So it says Bumgarner also became the 4th youngest pitcher to start a World Series. So basically, that's it. That's the World Series overview. And now I'm going to give you my prediction. Now, for the World Series, I came in there saying that rooting for the AL. I saw what Texas did. They defeated the champions. If Texas defeated the champions, then of course they're going to defeat the Giants. But I'm going to have to change. I'm sorry, AL, but I'm going to have to go with San Francisco on this one. They're leading the series 3-1. And Game 5 tonight is Lincecum versus Lee again. So Texas, and it's in Arlington. It's different this time. So Texas is really going to need some quality pitching from Cliff Lee. And San Francisco is going to need some quality pitching plus offense. You can't just have quality pitching versus Lee. That's one of the things about Cliff Lee. If you have quality pitching against him, it's okay for your defense. But for your offense, and your offense doesn't produce, you're not going to get the win. You need to have quality pitching and quality offense to beat Cliff Lee and to beat the team, especially the Rangers. The Rangers are a pretty good team in the AL. I've never actually had doubts about the Rangers. I thought the Yankees were going to beat them, though, because this game was going to come down to bullpen, but Yankees starting pitching was quality, so to speak, and the offense wasn't. So my prediction is San Francisco to win. Benji Molina is going to get a ring out of it anyway. But basically that's it. So I really want to see a great game from Game 5. I don't want to see a shutout. And again, like I said on my Facebook status, this is the 2nd year in a row that Cliff Lee's going to be pitching Game 5 of a World Series. Last year he pitched Game 5 in his home ballpark. He's pitching in his home ballpark this year too. Last year it was with Philly. This year it's in Arlington. So hopefully the odds go in his favor to make this a 3-2 thing, and then hopefully I want to see the Giants win in San Francisco. I don't want to see them win in Texas tonight, even though the quicker the World Series goes, the better it is for people that really don't watch this. But that's basically it. That's my overview of it. Oh, and some kid asked me what was the Giants' record. I haven't mentioned this, but what was the Giants' record at the end of the year? The Giants' record was 92-70 compared to the Texas Rangers' record 90-72. And they actually barely beat out the Padres in the NL West. So they're really not supposed to be here. If the Padres win, and I think the World Series will be a lot different. I think it will be Texas versus Philly right now if the Padres win. Or even it might be Texas versus, yeah, it's still Texas versus the Phillies. Because then the NLCS would have been different. But that's besides the point. So basically, that's my overview of the 2010 World Series. Tune into Fox to if you watch baseball to see who's gonna win, and tune in tonight 7:57 to see Game 5 of the World Series. So basically, this is BX Ballers 2010 World Series overview, games 1 through 4. I'll make another video addressing games 5 through 7 if necessary. So it's BX Ballers signing out.